Hello, hello, my name is Rosie. Welcome to Roast into Diamonds. Today we have an unboxing of Girl, and I cannot remember the artist name. We will get there when we get inside the box. So this is from Enablers Outpost. This is a 50 by 70. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this since Cyber Monday. And I'm so happy it's here. Yay! So thank you so much, Elizabeth and Edward over there at Enablers Outpost. This will be my very first Enablers Outpost canvas. They have updated their canvases in the last, I think, like year or so, or like the last 6 months. Doing a lot more like hand charting and bringing in some more artists and different things like that, and this is one of their newer artists as far as I understand. So let's get into it. The box is just a pretty plain white box with just the picture on it. I unload these so like I don't keep them. Oh, there's a cat nail. Part of a cat nail. We'll just put that there. I don't keep them in their original boxes generally. I like to unpack everything and keep everything very well labeled. So the boxes don't really do much for me, I guess. Like, I think they're neat, they're pretty, you know, but it's not like a deal breaker for me specifically. So in here, Hiroko is the artist. So these are all stickers, if I can unfurl this. They are resin squares. It is 50 by 70 centimeters or 19.68 inches by 27.55 inches. There's your SKU number. Absolutely beautiful imagery. To me, it was very like soft girl 90s vibes. You know, that's my like reminiscence of of the 90s, I guess. There are 52 colors. ZC, I do believe, is their like glimmer or fairy dust, pixie dust type of thing. Everybody has a different name for it, and I am very bad at remembering. Oh, okay, out of the way. Thank you. I am very bad at remembering exactly what everybody calls them, but I do know that those are like the fairy dust or pixie dust or, you know, glimmer drill type thing. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 glimmer drills. That's wild. I'm so excited. Oh, they're my favorite type of drill on top of everything else. So like, yeah, these are pour glue canvas. There's an Enablers Outpost washi tape, which I like to like match the bordering washi tape with like the theme of the canvas itself. So I probably won't use that for that specifically, but my kiddo might enjoy that. Poured glue canvas, so rolling this backwards is not going to hurt it. A little bit on the stiffer side, kind of like that. I don't know if you would call that like short lint canvas. It's a little bit stiffer. Not bad though. It's not like really stiff or anything. It's just not like the super soft feeling ones like Diamond Art Club or, you know, the like have. This is just not gonna wanna play nice with me. But you are seeing the live reaction of what is this canvas doing. Okay, move your butt, bro. All right, let's see if I can get that in frame. There we go. Thanks, kitty cat. Lotus has decided he also enjoys the canvas. But look at how pretty she is. Do not chew on that plastic, sir. He is my glue licker. So like if I leave these out in the open, like opened up, he will lick the glue seam that So I do everything I can to like not have that be an issue, but yeah. So Enabler's Outpost canvas. It is scalloped and poked edges, so it's not gonna have any fraying issues. You've got a legend on the top left and the bottom right, along with the size and the model number, or the SKU number. You have the little Edward and Elizabeth Enabler's Outpost up at the top. And not a whole lot. I'm surprised it doesn't have the name of the piece and the artist, but that's okay since we have this that we will definitely go off of. So let's look at colors. Like, let's start with looking at that. Their glimmer drills are all on the right hand side and they're all in baggies. So unless I decide to repack these, working in a bag is fine. I don't do it like on purpose anymore, but I used to. But I don't have a problem working out of baggies for, you know, a short period of time. This is not a huge canvas. This will not take a very long time. There's lots of color blocking like in the skin and like even down here. So let's look at, we're gonna open this up. Oh, there's another thing in here. Well, that's cool. I'm assuming this one is just a paper rather than like a sticker sheet. Again, I've never gotten an Enabler's Outpost canvas before, so I'm super excited to get my first one. Okay, so this one has like, ooh, uh-oh. We have, let's make sure that we don't have a busted thing here. Okay, I think that is the start of our seed drills, and we just might have some strays, and that's fine. That's okay. As long as there's not like a hole or anything that's like causing any issues, but I don't see anything crazy, so I think we're good to go. But this has like, it's the inventory sheet, I guess, of, yep, 10. That is so crazy. That's so many. So 10 pixie dust. It's got the weights of the bag, the actual quantity of the bag, and the original quantity of the bag. So it's telling you that you're getting extra and how much extra of each. There's 19 of those in the canvas and they give you 100. That's actually pretty cool. That's a decent amount, 63 to 100. So the quantities are pretty nice. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with that. So let's start with, and I will go through and once again, this is gonna be a lot because I usually do small videos of these, so I will not be lazy and I will still film those, but we'll hold them over here. There's that one, so 209. There's 210, which is another nice purple. So these are, like I said, like fairy dust or pixie dust or glimmer drills, depending on where you go. But they are covered in a fine mica powder on top and encased in there, so the glitter's not going to get on you, your pet, or anybody else. But it does give it a nice subtle effect that I personally thoroughly enjoy. I'm trying to get like the color on there. So there's 211. So 4 purples, 554. It's a nice range of purples. 775. That's a really nice like baby blue. I know it might show up a little bit darker in camera, but it is like a baby blue with silver like mica powder. And then there's this one, which is super pretty, which is like almost a minty aqua with silver powder. A baby pink at 963. 3766. A little darker blue than the baby blue. And then 3865, which is like a bone white, and then I think 5200 is more of like a pure white. Yeah, there's like a little bit more, there's a slight tinge to one of them. Couldn't tell you which one, but you know. They're going to look very similar on the actual painting, and that is okay. That is 100% okay. I'm gonna move that aside nicely because everything is in order. And we're gonna go look for the drills. So the 5200, we'll start with the top. 5200 is like a double diamond. And we are going to search for that. Double diamond. Oh, there's some down here. Let me see if I can get it zoomed in a little bit. So a good portion of that like inner white on the flower is that 5200. We could do this white at the same time because I have a feeling that they're going to be very close. So the circle with like a slash across it, like the no symbol, that's also in here is the 3865. So we're looking for, oh, there's a ton of no symbols through here. Like that one's going to be, and you can see that there's like a lot more in that one than in the other one. So you're going to see a lot more of that particular one. And then there's some no symbols in her like mouth. There's some no symbols in her eyes. A ton of, let's see if I can get that far down. In the clouds, there's a ton of that double, I keep wanting to say triangle, double diamond in the cloud, like the inner part of the cloud, and then some no symbols around the outside. Same with this cloud here. In this eye, you can have some of the no symbols. No symbols through here. So yeah, I think that's at least the mass majority of those two symbols. We'll like scoot that up again. The next one is the U symbol, which is 3766, which is this blue. So it is a U. And there's some down here at the bottom. There's just like a small scattering. There's not like a ton over here. A little bit through here. It looks like it's in her clothing. There's a good amount of it. And potentially... oh my goodness, where are those? Come on, you symbol. Where you at? There's just like a scattering of them in different places. It looks like it's more of like a... oh, okay, here's some. Of like a highlighting color in like the stem here. There's actually quite a bit in like the leaves and along the stem. So it's like a highlighting color in that. And then in her eyes, there's some around the edges of her eyes. And on the inside, a little bit of her eyes as well. So the outermost edge and then the inside. More U's. And I think other than like the leaves and stuff, they're just like small scatterings of that one. Next is ZC963, which is this like baby pink. That one. So there's some in the flower here. There's just like little bits in this pink part of the flower. There's some in this part of this flower. Like through here. Again, like highlighting points in the flowers. Let's see. They look to be mostly in the flowers as far as I can see. Because there's none in that one actually. Crazy. There's not that much in it, so I'm not super surprised that there's not a ton of it. It looks like there might be some like on the edge of her like skin tone where like the flower meets her skin tone. There's like a few there, not a ton, just a few. A little bit down here at like the very bottom, but really like, yeah, like some through like some of this, but I don't see like a big patch of it or anything. It's just kind of scattered, which seems to be the case with a lot of these. Next is small e, which is $9.59, and they're all throughout, like they're scattered in like the stem and the leaves. There's like little spots of like onesie twosie, little e's. And then let's see her eyes, because I feel like her eyes might have some. They've got like one. There's like one right there and one right there. But really there's not that many. Okay, there's like 3 or 4 in her eyes. On this side at least. And then a few on this side. So not like a ton, but I feel like, oh, okay. Here's a larger amount at least, in like some of these leaves and stuff. So I think it depends on how dark the leaves are, how much shadow those leaves are. Because it's like highlighting as like a shadow section. Next is $7.75, which is the like baby blue. And it is a 8th note, quarter note, 8th note, 8th note. I think it's an 8th note. Don't come for me. It's been so long since I've had like music theory and stuff. It's been a while. I'm sorry. And I do know that there's a bunch up. I'm gonna struggle with this. There's a bunch up there. Like this whole section up here is those little blue notes. There's some up through there. Let's see. Some through here in her hair, like in between the strands, basically like the background. So like where her hair isn't. And there's some in like her dress outfit type thing around some of the edges of some of this. Next we have 554, which is a big uppercase F. 554. There it is. And these are going to be pretty similar in shade. So forgive. We're actually going to do like F, H, 4, and equal sign is all 4 of these. There's not going to be a whole lot of them. So F, big F, small h, 4, which I know I saw 4. Again, I think it's in this like background up here. So up through here, there's all that 4. F, H, 4, and equal sign. So there's 4 through here. Equal sign all in here. F in the flowers, H in the flowers. So lots and lots in the flowers themselves. Just in like the highlighting spots. Lots of equal signs, lots of F's, lots of H's. Through these purple strands through here, F and equal sign. There's F in this flower. I'm really hoping I'm getting it like in screen. F and equal sign all through her face. In her like eyelid, there's some equal sign and some F's. So I am super, super, super excited about this. Like very, very incredibly excited. Down here there's some as well. Like in here is 4, 4, 4, 4. So it is just kind of scattered in all of the purple hues. So with all of that being said, this is Girl by Hiroko, and Enablers, why am I stumbling over that? Enablers Outpost. So as a final quick question, I'm working on Under the Stairs right now. It is a very large canvas. I thought about starting this one before I finish Under the Stairs. I know my mother's going to kill me because I still haven't done her cat's library yet. She's like going nuts about it. But should I start working on this one and take a break on Under the Stairs, or should I just keep on going with Under the Stairs and just get to this one as it happens? Because March, I have at least one canvas that I want to work on in March specifically. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again, Enablers Outpost, for such a beautiful canvas. And I will be working on this hopefully very soon. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a rosy day.